everybody, it's daveycracker from Kracker Gaming. Look at my full beard. And I'm going to do something that I haven't been wanting to do for quite some time, but I haven't been able to for various reasons. First off, you are in my bathroom. Second off, this and this will be taken care of in a week, because this Saturday is the Warrior Dash. And after that's done, my hair is getting cut, this beard is getting trimmed down, I will not look like a caveman anymore, I will look like a civilized human being. And maybe I'll get gappy tooth here fixed soon too. Thank you for interrupting. I know a lot of people have done apartment tours and such like that, and we're going to do one here. See, my bathroom, washer, dryer, Borax to help with the washing, tools, it's such a crowded thing in there. Kitty, and you know, toys for the baby. So this is where I live. This is where I roam. And we're gonna start out here because this is the main area. Over here is my work area. My second old laptop, my new laptop. There's the front door. And don't mind the clothes, I've been doing a lot of laundry today, trying to get things cleaned up. I really hate that it tints around the video. I don't know why it does it. This camera, it's just bleh. But as you can see, there's my couch. I've been doing lots of laundry. And this is the messy area that's left. This is the epitome of what this apartment looked like. The dogs are crated right now because Kylie's napping and they will tear the place apart. Obviously my couch, my love seat, when there's a fish it goes in there, and this is the view out my front window. You can see my Jeep is right there. Whoa, come on back to me. That is where the furnace and the air conditioning unit is. My TV on my TV stand, my Xbox is up there, my Wii is in the bottom right down there. This is the Kylie corner. This is her main piano, her little pillow that she leans on, the blocks that she's destroyed. This was a tower this morning, but she decided to wake up and smash it. These are the remainder of her toys. Her little bouncer that served me well for a little bit. Again, back over to my little work area. As you can see, there's my mic. There's the laptop I'm using. Eventually, when I have a PC, it'll go there. The new laptop will go here. This old laptop will go to Kai. My mostly clean kitchen now. You see, coffee maker, the source of life. My tattooed fridge, and etc. 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 It's a kitchen. If you've seen one kitchen, you've seen them all. Dishwasher, you know, some cereal up there, some cleaning stuff. I gotta get this reorganized too. Our main closet. And we're gonna have to quiet down a little bit. The baby's sleeping in there. She's asleep, hopefully. And this is the other bedroom, which I have to deal with for the time being, because my girlfriend's other daughter, this is the room she occupies, but she has pretty much trashed the walls, her dresser, everything. And this is just part of a bigger situation, which will be in the following vlog that will be following this clip. But I just wanted to take you on a quick little tour of the apartment. It's not, you know, substantially huge, but as you can see, if you get back here, there's a lot of actual room for the kids to run around in. There's my old Xbox controller. It doesn't really work, so I'm okay with that. I let Kylie play with it. My actual controller is right there. So that's just a quick look. There's my movies and games. Games are down right about from there on over. Movies all up there. My surround sound speakers, my background speakers. So it's cozy, it's nice. I don't know how much longer I'm actually going to be here, and the following video will document that. So thanks for watching this little clip, and I'll see you in just a second. Hey, so what's happening, everybody? You just saw a quick video clip of an apartment tour, and I've been wanting to do that for quite some time, just haven't been able to find the time to do it for a number of reasons. So now we're going to get into the actual meat and potatoes of this vlog, and why I was able to do the tour is because I'm here by myself with Kylie. She's napping right now, so hopefully she stays asleep long enough for me to finish this. Who knows? There has been a recent event that has taken place here, and I wasn't going to talk about it at all. I was just going to kind of let it simmer and just tell you guys, you know, hey, something happened, you know, some stuff's going on, and I'm just trying to work through it, but, you know, don't worry too much about it. Truth of the matter is that I am really dealing with something, and I am really trying to work through it, but it wouldn't be me if I kept it to myself, and if I tried to internalize it too much. As some of you know, I've been dating someone. I've been with this girl for 3 years now. We have a little girl together who's 14 months old. And this past weekend, she tried to do something bad. She attempted to take her own life. Now, this is not for some people to judge. If you're going to come on here and start telling me how, you know, that's a horrible thing, honestly, just save it. It's enough to deal with on its own. The short end of it all is that I now have to figure out arrangements, at least short term, for Kylie, because during the day when I would work, my girlfriend was the one who watched the kid, was the one who watched my child, and she has a daughter from a previous relationship as well, a 4-year-old, that you may have heard me talk about a couple of times. So she would watch them during the day, and then I'd come home and I'd take over, and for a while there it was working pretty well. I mean, stuff didn't get done all the time, but it got done. But as time has gone by, things less and less was getting done, and it was seeming more and more like she was not handling it very well, and that's unfortunate because she's actually a really good person. She was actually a very great girlfriend for a long time there. But if anybody out there has dealt with anxiety or has dealt with depression or anything along those lines, you know that things can change in a hurry with somebody who's dealing with that. And things didn't change in a hurry with her, but it was gradual, so I didn't really see it coming. And it was really hard to see this big change happening. So as a result, this past weekend, she tried to commit suicide, had to call the police, had to have her taken. She's in the hospital right now. I don't know how long she's going to be in there. I don't know what's going to happen in the future because my family is on the other side of town. And if you don't know, I live in an eastern suburb of Cleveland, Ohio. My family is all on the west side of Cleveland. That's a good 45 minutes away. So anybody who could help me with Kylie is really far. My job is close, everything else isn't. So this week is pretty much trying to figure out what's going to happen, what to do, what course of action to take, and really spend time with Kai, of course, and keep an eye on the situation with my girlfriend. I have no idea what's going to happen. I have no idea what the future holds. I may have to move back to the west side to make things easier. I may be able to stay here and find childcare. I don't know. I have a lot of things I have to look into. I have to get in touch with Jobs and Family Services out here to see if they can help me out. I have to get in touch with a couple of things to see about help with utilities and things of that nature, because I'm essentially doing this on my own. And anybody who's been in this position knows what it's like. It's not easy, it's a challenge, and a lot of things change. For example, I just can't go to the store. I have to get Kylie up from her nap, put her in her seat, and drive with her and deal with probably a very cranky baby at this point. So if I need something from the store, I have to wait for her to wake up. I can't just go to the gym. When I would go to the gym, my girlfriend would be able to keep an eye on things. I can't do that anymore, so I have no idea how I'm going to finish training for the upcoming Warrior Dash, which is this weekend, as mentioned in the previous clip. I have no idea how a lot of things are going to go, but I will get through it, and I will succeed. Because I am not the type of person who's going to just give in. I don't have anxiety. I don't have depression. I don't have that mentality. This isn't to sit there and say that, what happened was wrong. I'm not going to sit here and badmouth my girlfriend for doing it. I'm not going to allow anybody to do that either. She's sick. She needs help. And this is maybe what she needs to get herself back on track, because she wasn't always like this. But anybody who's dealt with anxiety, who's dealt with depression, they can tell you. It strikes quickly, it strikes hard, and there's not a whole lot you can do to stop it from happening. It's the way it goes. And there's so much stigma, there's so much about anxiety and mental illness overall that people don't understand. You can't control it. It's not just, you know, her deciding, okay, I'm not going to allow my, you know, anxiety to control my life. It's not that simple. Anybody who's dealt with it knows that. It's not that simple. You can't just flip a switch and deal with stuff. You have to go through a lot of things to make it happen. Will you two lay down? Sorry, dogs are being weird back there. You have to, it takes a lot of understanding, and it takes a lot of research to really understand what's going on with someone who's dealing with mental illness. And there's so many different forms of mental illness. There's schizophrenia, there's depression, there's anxiety, there's a fly on the windowsill, which is why the dogs are going crazy. There's a lot of bad things that can happen. I work in a facility that deals with it all the time, so I understand it. Doesn't mean that was easier to deal with it, but I understand that it's just not something you can control. My girlfriend just can't sit there and say, okay, I'm going to get up and do everything that needs to get done. It's when you have anxiety and depression, everything overwhelms you like that. It doesn't just, you know, those two are ridiculous. Ignore the noise in the background as much as possible, please. You never know what's going to happen, and you never know when someone's going to snap. And, you know, I don't really make mention of this much because I don't feel it's relevant most of the time, but my dad had schizophrenia. He had severe delusions, and he ultimately died alone because nobody could deal with him, and he had a heart attack. And because nobody was there to help him, he died from this heart attack. And he brought it upon himself, and I was angry with him for many years over the things that happened. There's a whole lot of backstory to that. There's a whole lot of stuff that went on, but I took from that whole experience that this is not how you raise a family. This is not what you do. I am going to be there for my daughter. I'm going to be there for anybody who needs me to be there. But I also don't have the same sickness that my dad had. But, you know, the funny thing about mental illness is 5 years from now, it could hit me. There could be something hidden under the surface that I don't even know is there, and I could completely lose my shit. And next thing you know, I'm suffering from schizophrenia or something. It can happen suddenly. It can happen fast. Her family never saw it coming. I kind of saw it coming, but I didn't think it was as bad as it was going to be, so didn't really think that I was going to have to deal with this. And obviously I wouldn't wish this on anybody, but the moral of this story is, if you think somebody is suffering, if you think somebody is thinking about doing doing something harmful to themselves, you need to speak up. You need to do something about it. You can't just let it happen. So in the meantime, this means that I may have more time to record stuff. I may not have more time to record stuff. I don't know. Right now, Kylie's napping. And previously, when Kylie would be napping, I would spend time with my girlfriend, or at least attempt to. Now, because this apartment is clean, my laundry is done, I have no chores that need to be done around here, I can sit and play some games until she wakes up. I might just do that. I'm obviously recording this right now. But the channel itself, there are going to be some adjustments made. I've come up with a new schedule for this month. Right here on this paper. Monday used to be Kracker Plays Minecraft, but I have since decided that I'm not really going to record that series much at all, so it's not going to be an issue. Kracker's Guide to Minecraft is going to move to Monday. Tuesday will now become Skyrim, because I have 5-6 episodes of Skyrim ready. I'm going to get them uploaded. I'm going to get them started. Maybe even before the end of this month. It depends. I might try to record more first. Wednesday, when I have DayZ footage, will be DayZ Wednesday. Thursday, when I have custom Minecraft stuff done, like the Space Purge map I am playing right now. Once that's done, it'll be uploaded and it'll go live on Thursday. Friday was now Mesa built, and weekends I'll use for random videos and such. Like if I do another Kracker Goes for a Run, or I just do something stupid in Minecraft or PlanetSide or any of the 800 games that I have that I could play, it'll go up on the weekend. So just a few slight tweaks to the schedule to mention real quick as well. So I don't know if this is going to be the channel update for August as well. we'll see. We'll see what happens. I have a lot on my plate to deal with. I hope that everybody can be patient, because if I do go a few days without videos, it's because I'm dealing with a lot of shit. And I don't know what's going to happen when she's released. I don't know where I'm going to be in 2 weeks. I could be still here. I could be back on the west side of Cleveland. I don't know. A lot of things could happen between now and then. But in the meantime, hope you enjoyed the look at the apartment. Hope you have a little bit of an understanding of what I'm dealing with right now. And if you have any questions about it, just ask me. I know a little bit about it. I've seen it from the place I work at. I've dealt with it. If you want to know anything, just ask me. You can ask me in the comments. You can ask me on Twitter, Facebook, whatever. Just reach out to me. I have no problem talking about it. I am not ashamed of what happened, and I don't think she is either. I think she realized that this was bound to happen at some point with the way she was getting. Maybe now she'll get the help she needs and she'll become a better person for it. I don't know. In any case, I have a baby that I'm going to probably be spending a lot of time with going forward, and maybe I'll start getting her in some of these videos. Right now, I would love to have her sit on my lap and do a vlog with her, but she tries to hit the keyboard, and that's just not a good thing right now. I think that's going to do it, though. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you understand what's going on. Like I said, have any questions, just ask me, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.